Greetings, and welcome to another episode on your favorite channel, Daily Dose of Joy. Today, we're diving into a topic that's gaining traction in health and wellness circles: Kundalini Syndrome. With the rising popularity of Kundalini Yoga, it's crucial to be aware of potential risks. Kundalini Syndrome, while rare, can have profound effects on our physical and mental health. As we delve into this topic, remember, knowledge is power. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Kundalini Syndrome is a term you might have heard before, but what exactly does it mean? A fascinating question indeed. Kundalini Syndrome refers to a set of symptoms that can manifest as a result of improperly awakening the Kundalini energy. Now you might be wondering, what on earth is Kundalini energy? Well, let's dive a bit deeper into the spiritual realm. Originating from ancient Indian spiritual practices, Kundalini is often described as a dormant energy, coiled like a serpent at the base of the spine. When awakened properly through spiritual practices such as yoga and meditation, this energy is said to travel up the spine, leading to enhanced consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. A truly wonderful experience, one might say. However, sometimes this process doesn't quite go as planned. The awakening of Kundalini energy can be intense, and if not handled properly, can lead to what is known as Kundalini Syndrome. This syndrome is characterized by a myriad of physical, psychological, and psychosomatic symptoms. These can range from mild sensations such as tingling or heat, to more severe manifestations like intense emotional swings, hallucinations, or even physical pain. Sounds pretty scary, right? That's why it's so important to be aware of Kundalini Syndrome. While the awakening of Kundalini energy can lead to profound spiritual experiences, it's not something to be taken lightly. It requires proper guidance, preparation, and a respectful approach to spiritual practices. In essence, Kundalini Syndrome is a reminder that spiritual practices, like Kundalini Yoga, are powerful tools that should be handled with care. It underlines the importance of practicing safely, with respect for our bodies and minds, and under the guidance of knowledgeable teachers. So next time you hear the term Kundalini Syndrome, you'll know exactly what it means. More importantly, you'll understand why it's crucial to be aware of it. After all, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to ensure safe and effective yoga practice. Kundalini Syndrome, though not a mainstream medical diagnosis, can have serious effects on an individual's physical and mental health. This condition, often associated with the practice of Kundalini Yoga, manifests in a myriad of ways, each as unique as the individual experiencing it. One of the most common symptoms of Kundalini Syndrome is physical discomfort. This discomfort may take the form of heat or cold sensations, unexplained aches and pains, or even feelings of electrical currents running through the body. These sensations can be quite intense, often leaving those affected feeling drained and exhausted. But the impact of Kundalini Syndrome is not just physical. Many individuals also report psychological disturbances. These can range from mild anxiety and mood swings to severe episodes of depression and even psychosis. It's important to note that these psychological symptoms are not indicative of a mental illness, but rather a response to the energetic shifts occurring within the body during a Kundalini awakening. In addition to these physical and psychological symptoms, Kundalini Syndrome can also cause sensory problems. Some individuals report heightened sensitivity to light, sound, and touch, while others may experience changes in their perception of time or space. These sensory disturbances can be disorienting and distressing, further contributing to the overall discomfort associated with Kundalini Syndrome. It's also worth noting that these symptoms are not always negative. For some, the awakening of Kundalini energy can lead to profound spiritual experiences and a deep sense of inner peace. But for others, the process can be overwhelming and frightening, especially when it's unexpected or misunderstood. In conclusion, Kundalini Syndrome is a complex and multifaceted condition that can have a profound impact on an individual's physical and mental well-being. The symptoms can be intense and disorienting, often leaving those affected feeling isolated and confused. And while the experience can lead to spiritual growth and self-discovery, it can also be quite distressing. These effects can be quite distressing, further emphasizing the need for a safe approach to Kundalini Yoga. But what causes Kundalini Syndrome, and how does it manifest, you may wonder? Well, let's delve into that. Kundalini Syndrome is primarily caused by the improper or forced awakening of Kundalini energy. This energy, traditionally represented as a coiled serpent resting at the base of the spine, is a spiritual force that can be awakened through specific practices. However, when not handled with care, this awakening can lead to Kundalini Syndrome. So, what makes the awakening of Kundalini energy improper or forced? It's when the practices are performed without proper guidance, or when the individual is physically or mentally unprepared. It's like trying to run a marathon without any training. You're likely to hurt yourself. On the other hand, a proper and gradual awakening of Kundalini energy under the guidance of a knowledgeable teacher can lead to profound spiritual experiences without the associated risks. It's akin to training for that marathon, gradually increasing your stamina and strength under the watchful eye of a coach. Now let's talk about the manifestations of Kundalini Syndrome. This syndrome manifests differently in different individuals, depending on various factors like their physical health, mental state, and spiritual readiness. Some people might experience physical symptoms like headaches, digestive problems, or unexplained aches and pains. Others might face psychological symptoms such as anxiety, mood swings, or even hallucinations. In some cases, the manifestations can be more subtle, like sudden changes in personality or behavior. For instance, someone who's usually outgoing and sociable might become withdrawn and introspective. Or someone who's typically calm and composed might start to exhibit restlessness or impulsivity. In essence, Kundalini Syndrome is a complex condition with a wide range of potential symptoms, all stemming from the improper handling of a potent spiritual force. It's not something to be taken lightly, and it's certainly not something to be pursued recklessly. Understanding these causes and manifestations can help us avoid Kundalini Syndrome. The key is to approach Kundalini Yoga with respect, patience, and the right guidance. Remember, it's a journey, not a race. So, what can we do to avoid triggering Kundalini Syndrome during our spiritual practices? The key to avoiding Kundalini Syndrome lies in three main areas: proper guidance, gradual progression, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Let's start with proper guidance. Kundalini Yoga is a complex practice that requires a deep understanding of the mind-body connection. It's not something to be taken lightly or attempted without proper instruction. So it's crucial to seek out a knowledgeable and experienced teacher who can guide you through the process safely and effectively. Next, gradual progression is paramount. Just as you wouldn't run a marathon without first building up your endurance, you shouldn't dive headfirst into advanced Kundalini practices without first laying a solid foundation. Start with basic breathing exercises and gradually work your way up to more complex techniques. Remember, the goal is not to rush the process, but to allow it to unfold naturally and at your own pace. Lastly, maintaining a balanced lifestyle is essential. While Kundalini Yoga can be a powerful tool for spiritual growth, it's not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and stress management are all crucial components of overall well-being. By keeping your physical body in peak condition, you'll be better equipped to handle the energy shifts that can occur during Kundalini practices. And let's not forget the importance of mental and emotional balance. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation can help you stay grounded and centered, even as you delve into the depths of your subconscious. It's also worth noting that everyone's journey with Kundalini Yoga is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. So, listen to your body, respect your limits, and don't be afraid to adjust your practice as needed. By following these strategies, we can ensure a safe and rewarding Kundalini Yoga practice. Let's recap what we've learned today about Kundalini Syndrome. This condition has been gaining attention due to the rising popularity of Kundalini Yoga, a spiritual practice that can bring about profound personal transformation. But like any powerful tool, it should be used with care. Kundalini Syndrome is a cluster of physical and mental symptoms that can occur when the Kundalini energy is awakened in a way that the body is not prepared for. This can lead to physical discomfort and emotional disturbances. Understanding the symptoms is the first step towards safeguarding your health. We've also delved into the potential causes and manifestations of Kundalini Syndrome. It's important to note that the experience can vary greatly among individuals depending on their physical and mental states, as well as their spiritual practices. However, the key takeaway from our discussion is that Kundalini Syndrome can be avoided. With the right techniques and strategies, you can engage in Kundalini Yoga safely, reaping its benefits without risking your well-being. This includes proper preparation, gradual progression, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle. In conclusion, Kundalini Yoga is a powerful practice that can bring about deep personal transformation. However, it's crucial to approach it with respect and awareness. By understanding Kundalini Syndrome and how to avoid it, you can ensure that your spiritual journey is a rewarding and safe one. Remember, practicing Kundalini Yoga safely is crucial for your physical and mental well-being. We hope this episode has been informative and useful. Your journey with Kundalini Yoga is unique, and we'd love to hear about it. So, go ahead and share your experiences in the comments section. And if you're eager to continue expanding your knowledge and boosting your spiritual well-being, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more episodes on your Daily Dose of Joy channel. Until next time, stay safe and keep shining.